Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we have a question to solve, and that's root 32 plus root 8. We have several laws, but I'm just going to use two basic laws for the purpose of this question. And those laws are, you have root A times root B. Or let's do root A times root A. That gives A. Now when you have root A times root B, this gives root AB. So I just want to use these two laws for this purpose. There are so many other laws. So many. Now, if I have root 32 and root 8, the first thing you must have in mind is you have to choose a perfect square from the questions. Now, a perfect square from 32 is 4. And I know that 4 times 8 gives me 32. So I'm going to say this is root 4, that's my perfect square, times root 8. Root 4 times root 8. Plus, now what's a perfect square from 8? A perfect square from 8 is 4, because 4 times 2 gives 8. So that's root 4 times root 2. Remember, this law, the splitting I did here relates to this second law I just wrote. I told you that when root A times root B can give you root AB, which I have here. And this same thing is applicable to this. And this is also, when you say root A times root B giving you AB, is the same as root 4 times root 2, which gives you what? Root 8. Now, what's the square root of root 4? The square root of root 4 is what? 2 times root 8. I also notice that there's a perfect square from 8, because 4 times 2 gives you 8. So this is root 4 times root 2. Plus, this is what? 2 times root 2. So, of course, root 4 again here is 2. So 2 times 2, this is 2 times 2 times root 2. Plus, now 2 times root 2 will give you 2 root 2. Now 2 times 2 is 4. That's 4 root 2. Plus 2 root 2. Now, under operations of sort, 4 root 2 plus 2 root 2 will give you what? 6 root 2. So your final answer is what? 6 root 2. But there's something I also want to show you. The best way to solve sort questions is to ensure that one is perfect and one is imperfect. From here, my root 32, instead of me going through root 4 times root 8, look at root 8. Root 8 is having a perfect square. This is also fine. Rather, I just simply go and say root 16. Root 16 is a very good example of a perfect square. That 16 is itself rather is a perfect square. So root 16 gives you 4 times what? Root 2. We are just trying to eliminate it to the best possible way. Then plus root 4 times root 2. So when you solve this, of course, this gives you exactly this answer you have here. This 4 root 2. Because why? You have 4, root 16 is what? 4. So that's 4 root 2. Plus root 4 is 2. That's 2 root 2. And finally, your answer becomes what? 6 root 2. So these are the ways you can solve this particular question. You can solve it in these ways, but the fastest of all is, of course, root 16 plus root 16 times root 2, which gives you the answer so directly. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next class. Bye for now.